Well, I would say my biggest goal is just to be a state champion.
When I was 13 years old, I struggled a lot with my confidence. I didn't think there was anything special about me because I wasn't really good at anything. But I found purpose in a sport called running. And it taught me that when you pour your heart into something, you can become special. Not to everyone else, but to yourself. I discovered who I truly was because of this endeavor. And maybe it didn't end how I had always imagined it to, but it's not always about the ending. The journey is what inspires me.
A Texas A&M cross-country runner says he's been ruled ineligible by the NCAA.
I have to drop out of college. Hey, Nick, what's going on?
Ryan, I got an idea. I gotta run by you.
So we're already behind on our flight. We need to go catch it right now. It started boarding like 5 minutes ago, but we're gonna make it. It's gonna be okay. Just gonna introduce my dad to the vlog real quick. We're going on this trip together to Eugene, so it's gonna be quite the adventure if we even make our flight. So I think we see our gate right now. We made it. Thank you. Thank you. Take care. I don't know which one is here. You know how it goes, editing, grinding on the plane, even after an all-nighter? I don't sleep. This is me sprinting to our connecting flight. I don't think cookies everywhere on Earth.
Now let me offer this as a rebuttal.
Oh, hey guys, what's up? Come on in, come on in. This is the crib for the Eugene Marathon. Take a look around. So over here, come on, follow me. Over here we got the kitchen table. All right, we're gonna be doing a lot of eating here, a lot of sitting. Got a box here from a company called Shower Pill, the body wipe. I'm gonna tell you more about this stuff later, okay? Just hold your horses. Hey, it's Ryan, future Ryan actually, telling you about the body wipe by Shower Pill. They're one of the sponsors for this video. They helped me get out to Eugene. Thank you so much, Shower Pill, I love you. Here is the product that I am telling you about today, the body wipe. It's made for athletes because here's the deal. You don't always have time to take a shower, right? Maybe you don't even feel like taking a shower sometimes. I know I don't. Boom, body wipe. So basically you take it out. Smells fresh, all right? The way it works is you just take it out of the package, maybe after a run. Maybe you haven't showered in 3 days and you're going on a date and you're like, damn, I still don't want to break this streak of not showering. Body wipe. Just make sure it's folded, wipe it on your skin. It literally smells like, okay, I would compare the smell of this to the sound of like birds chirping in the morning. You know, like the good noise though. And it just really leaves you smelling fresh. It kills a lot of germs, 99.9% of them actually. So it's been about a week to 10 days since I got the package from Shower Pill. I've honestly used them a lot. It comes in more handy than you think. I definitely plan on keeping these with me in the car, just in my room. You know, like if you just don't have time to take a shower, it's a really good way to freshen up. Big thank you for sponsoring me on this run. So back to the tour, MTV crib style. Let's keep going, let's keep going. Where do we start? Got a nice navy couch. You know, maybe if you have some friends over that really maybe just wanna sit. You got this thing, which I'm not really sure. I mean, it's probably like a coaster. I mean, that's homemade right there. You don't find this everywhere you go. You're not getting this at a hotel, people. That's all I'm gonna say. Got this nice recliner right here. Real nice and squeaky. You get all the squeaks. All the squeaks, you get your money's worth. I love how it twists around like this. Okay, my suitcase can go elsewhere. Okay. I mean, you can do a whole 360 in this thing. Oh, there goes my bottle. Available on Amazon. I mean, look at this rotation. No hands, no feet. I know. So yeah, this is probably what I'm gonna be doing for most of the days, just taking a look into the mirror. Kind of, you know, just evaluate that. Looks like we got a nice 30-inch flat screen TV here. Gonna be watching a lot of, do we even have cable? Does it come with cable? And this is the, That's where the magic happens, right here, people. I'm gonna be sleeping there. Yeah, I'm gonna test it out real quick. You ready? Could fall asleep right now, I kid you not. I mean, I love the ladder here. I just hope I don't forget about it in the morning. Anyways, the cool part. Follow me. This is crazy. This is gonna get a little crazy. Watch your step. Don't want you to be falling down the ladder like I did earlier. There's another bed up here?
Yeah.
Can I might actually sleep up here, as a matter of fact. I'll take them up here with me. Guys, this is a exclusive look at the loft of this area. So this is definitely made for toddlers or maybe like young adolescents. So this is a really cool spot. Like if I was younger, you already know this would be my secret getaway. Got a nice cabinet here. Kind of don't want to open it. I don't know what is in there. And it's just some Kleenex. So that chair looks haunted. Yeah, this is just super cool. Let's go back downstairs. This is where you cook stuff, do dishes. This is where you toast bread. Oh, you gotta see this. You gotta see this. Come on. Running water, baby. We're in the woods. How unlikely is that? I mean, you've got the master bedroom right here. It's called electricity. We're actually running a little late. We're gonna go meet up with Nick Simmons at the Run Gum headquarters and the rest of the Run Gum team. Super excited to meet them. I've been talking to them over the phone for a few months now, so I will see you there. Haha, what's up, everybody?
All right, we here at Run Gum HQ, and we're about to go live. Okay,
Yes.
let my followers see your followers. We'll introduce them to each other. Hello.
Hey guys.
This is fun.
This is so
I'm making
weird.
it in the background. All right, let's set this up.
Okay.
We took everything in an energy drink and we put it into a piece of chewing gum.
Oh.
I love energy drinks, but I hate the way they make my stomach feel. I don't like running with an energy drink in my stomach.
No way.
I wanted the boost. I didn't want all the other junk. For your followers, I actually had the pleasure of chatting with Ryan last summer as he was preparing to go to Texas A&M.
Oh yeah.
And I had this real internal struggle because I recognize your drive and I recognize your talents and your skill set.
Yeah.
And I just thought to myself, college isn't where you need to be right now. College is great if you want to go on to be a doctor. You got to go to college.
Mm-hmm.
College is great if you want to go on to be a lawyer. You're going to have to get your degree. If you're an entrepreneur, college for me was an incubator. It just allowed me to figure out what I wanted to do, and I decided I wanted to run.
Totally.
But if you're an entrepreneur at such a young age and you already know what you want to do, then in some ways college can hold you back.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are an NCAA athlete entrepreneur, then it really holds you back. Yeah, and so, you know, it's weird. I mentioned when I was in high school, social media didn't even exist.
Yeah.
And it was nice, to be honest. It's a lot of work. So, you know, you can't do it without followers now.
No way.
You can't build a brand without social.
There's no doubt.
Is it a blessing or is it a curse?
100% blessing in my opinion.
Okay.
I don't see, I think a lot of people.
It takes so much time out of your day.
It's literally all I do every day.
Yeah.
But it's so fulfilling to me because like I feel like if I was just doing some other thing, maybe if I was trying to intern somewhere like 30 years ago, I wouldn't be able to affect Isaiah. I don't know,
You're connecting with people all around the world.
That's the
You
thing.
never could have done that without
like,
social media.
I go to my analytics and I see people from like Australia, like, and people
Yeah.
DM me like, hey, can I get a bottle in Australia? And I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah,
Probably not right now, but,
Maybe
but
one
that's
day.
insane. Yeah, like that's, a lot of people are like, all right, you need to put your phone down, which obviously the quality of interactions with people, you still need to appreciate that, like in person. The people that argue that social media is like a negative thing for society, I don't agree. I just don't see it. There's so much more upside to it. I just finished up running with Nick and Jake Willard, who is the social media guy at Run Gum. It was really rainy, so we didn't get to film it or anything, but it was really cool. I got to go see Prees Rock for the first time. Got to experience Hayward Field for the first time. I did a lap around there. So we're just gonna grab a little breakfast. I'm gonna vlog all day today, just so you guys can see like the day before the big race. Got some water, very nice glass right there. Doesn't quite match up to a Neptune, but it'll do. We got some coffee here. I feel like a very old man right now. I've got a collared shirt on, got some coffee in a diner. I don't even know what to say.
I was there with the last minute swap.
Carb loading. I thought that was like some sort of frosting or icing, but it's actually gravy. We're in a diner right now, dude. I got some hash browns, eggs, and ham. I mean, all right, let's do it. Probably not the best pre-race meal.
Pretty good though.
It was good. We're gonna go get our packet now. What's it called? The Lane Center. So, yeah, I'll see you there. So, funny story actually. You know, this whole like few month process, we've all been talking about the marathon, getting hyped. We forgot to register. Okay. I forgot to go on the website and actually type in my stuff. So, we're doing that right now.
You, me, Nick, we missed this.
Yeah. The most basic component.
We got a flight, we got housing, we got food, we got
everything else. The training even.
But you're required to have a bib, imagine that. Oh.
We did it, baby.
Oh, I remember that. Wasn't that the gift that we went to? No, that was too. Bonfire.
You're going. Nice
you know your overall finish?
It was 5th.
Really? Dude, good stuff.
We were 8th and 9th?
Yeah, I remember someone saying that. Yeah. That's fantastic, dude.
Well, strong guy. Like, how'd you finish?
I think I got 9th or 10th.
Wow.
So, I mean, man, I really gotta poop. And we're back home in College Station, Texas. What a beautiful... Nah, it's not that great actually. So I'm just gonna recap the race for you guys real quick. As you can see, I finished. That was benchmark number 1. So marathon number 2 is in the books. My first marathon I ran in December, spur of the moment decision. I ran 2 minutes. I ran 2 minutes in the marathon. I ran 2 hours and 59 minutes, so sub 3. You know, this time around I had about 100 days heads up, and as you can see I made little training episodes leading up to it. But I'll be honest, I didn't say this, you know, before the marathon or in any videos leading up to the marathon. Just because I think if you put negative thoughts into the world, I think it comes to fruition pretty often. So what I didn't tell you guys is I was really only training like once, maybe twice a week for this. Basically the only days I would run during the week would be the training video, and that's only because I was so consumed with my work. I mean, I would like pull all-nighters editing, and if I wasn't running, I would either be like not lifting but doing strength training, you know, working on other stuff. And I don't say that to glorify like the time that I ran. You know, 2:36 was already beyond my expectations, and I just think that gives it context though. Like honestly, I only attribute the good time to the shoes that I was wearing. I got the 4% Vaporflies. They're honestly insane. Like I legit can't believe how much of a difference they make. The weather was perfect, and it was a very fast and flat course. Lots of elements kind of tie together to make for a nice hefty PR. So I'll kind of like break down the race compared to my first marathon. So like I remember my first marathon, 3 miles in, I was already feeling it, like pain, because I hadn't really ran in like a month, and I really only was eating and getting fat. Hamstring started killing me about 3 miles in. I had to take a break to tie my shoe and pee. The first marathon I ran in December was already off to a bad start. This time I started out, I was very conservative. I remember the first like 4 to 5 miles, I was going at about 6 flat pace, which felt super controlled. It was very easy, and I peed before, so I didn't have to stop and pee. I also triple knotted my shoes, so those suckers weren't coming untied. But I think I was a lot more prepared physically, not necessarily because I trained more, but because I ate better leading up to the race. My diet has gotten like so much better compared to what it used to be, so that on top of, you know, relatively good training, which was only like 2 times a week, but still, whenever I did do a training session, it was a good one. Those things on top of the good conditions really made me feel fantastic. So I know my 10K split pace was like 5:53 per mile. So that's obviously well beyond the goal of 6:17 that I originally anticipated. Feeling pretty good, if you couldn't tell. And obviously on paper, you're like, all right, this dude's about to die. Honestly, I just felt really good. I was having a really good time. I felt like I had some pep in my step, you know, going all the way through mile 10, and then the half marathon, I went through at like 1:17. And you know, I was really just feeling good. You know what the worst part is though? The worst thing ever is my watch was like a 1/4 mile ahead of the course. Every time my watch would vibrate for like the mile marker, I would still have like another quarter mile until the actual mile marker, so that was getting frustrating. But like from mile 5 until legit mile 20, I was dropping like 550s, some 540s in there. And I just want to give a big shout out to my boy Eddie, who I actually found on like mile 6. Let me tell you about Eddie. 10K in, I passed this guy up. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling spectacular. Legit from the time I start till the end, I was passing people because I feel like I started very conservatively, but basically at like mile 14, I hear this guy like catching me. He's really coming up on my shoulder and I'm like, oh shoot, who is this? And it's freaking Eddie. So like, at that point it starts getting pretty tough. And Eddie's like, hey man, let's work together. Let's do this. And I'm like, yeah, okay. So Eddie comes up on my shoulder and we start dropping like 540 miles. Pretty sure we had like a 530 in there. I'm like, oh my God, how are you doing this right now, Eddie? You're a beast. Long story short, mile 20 comes around. My average pace was 552. I'm on pace to finish with like a 233, 234, and Eddie's still dropping these like 530, 540 miles, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't do this anymore. So at one water station, I'm trying my best to stick up with him. I've already made a few great efforts to like stay on his shoulder, but one water station we both get water and he just pulls away. And from there I'm just running like 630 miles, 640 miles, because I'm telling you, I am in so much pain. Like, this is the wall, people. This is what they tell you about. I'll put a picture on the screen of mile 24. Look at that face. Tell me that face isn't pure agony, because that's what I was feeling. So yeah, the last 6 miles were pretty rough. They weren't too pretty, but luckily my first 20 miles kind of picked up for that, even when I slowed down. I ended up running at 236.51, which averages out to be like 559, 6 flat per mile. So super cool experience, super fun. Felt absolutely awful afterwards. Got a nice 5-hour nap in the cabin, which I kind of miss right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Whoa, there's someone on the roof over there. Anyways, I'm back home now. And you may be wondering, Ryan, what are you gonna do now? When's your next marathon? What's it gonna be? And honestly, I'm not planning on doing another marathon, but I wasn't planning on doing EUGENE either. So, not to give you false hope or anything, but right now I plan on just being generally fit. I'll be doing some strength training, eating right, and trying to get tan. So enjoy the summertime, you know, I want to travel a lot, I want to meet new people, make as much content as I can and make people laugh and smile. Marathon training is very hard on your body. Running marathons is very hard on your body, and I'm only 19. It's not really something that I want to pursue, and I hope you guys understand that. I think you will. I think it makes sense. It's not really the physique that I want. It's not the lifestyle that I want. Like I said, I'm excited for summertime. I know you guys are probably getting out for school soon, so I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, I just really appreciate you kind of walking down memory lane in the first few seconds of the video. This is kind of like my last hurrah for running, I think. So that was it was very cool for me to kind of put that together at the beginning of the video. So I don't know if you heard it at the beginning of the video, but there was a clip of me saying in 8th grade, my biggest goal is to become a state champion, and obviously I hadn't hit puberty yet, so that was fun. I think it's pretty crazy how far you can come, and I think that was a very cool way to showcase it, and it was fun for me to make. So anyways, if you're still watching this, I love you so much. Thank you guys so much for supporting me on this series. Thank you for supporting me in general. It's been real. It's been a lot of fun. Like the video if you're still here. Comment, shout out to Eddie if you're still watching. Because shout out to Eddie, right? Like, he's the best. Follow me on Instagram. You know what to do. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.